Welcome in, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. My name is Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you returning, welcome back, guys. For those of you who are new, welcome in. Everybody's welcome here. Hope you guys are doing great wherever you are. So, Gemini, this is going to be your weekly read from August 7th in love to the 14th. Keep in mind, we do have a couple of big dates coming up. We have a new moon here right away. So, pretty much, I think the new moon's on the 4th of August, and then we have the big Lionsgate portal on 888. So it's a good time for doing any kind of manifesting if you do that sort of thing. So put it out into the universe that day, what, you're hoping for the future, and try and release some of those things that aren't working for you. Good time to kind of change your mindset as well. So hopefully you're working on that. So as well, general read, cross watchers, feel free to swap energies. Let's see what is going on for Gemini here in love. Who is coming towards Gemini for the week of August 7th to the 14th, please? So let's see what we get. Angels, spirits, and guides. They show me who's coming towards Gemini in love. Who are they dealing with? So you could be dealing Gemini with a water sign here with that Queen of Cups coming out. Tell me more for Gemini. All right, so 2 cards came out there. 3 of Pentacles. All right, I think that's it. Okay. So we have the Queen of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. So, wow, a lot of Pentacles. So either this person has a lot of earth in their chart or some water. So we have earth and water out, but again, doesn't have to be, but that's the energy coming out. So I feel like right now, Gemini, the person that you're dealing with, I feel like, this person can definitely be a little bit emotional. I feel like the person that you're dealing with is kind of, feel like a little bit of roller coaster energy here. So I feel like 1 minute this person's up, the next person they're down. Like we have the Queen of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles right beside each other. For some of you, this definitely could be somebody you work with, with that 8 of Pentacles. And, I feel like the person that you're dealing with here, Gemini, I feel like this person definitely does have a lot of love for you. I feel like maybe sometimes, when they feel like they're not, when you're not necessarily reciprocating that love to them, I feel like this person can definitely get down pretty quick about the situation. Um, like they kind of maybe interpret things, a little bit of fly off the handle kind of energy, like a little bit of, I want to say a little bit of drama. And again, I don't like pointing fingers or pointing out, negative attributes. I just feel like it's not the best. I try not to do that. I don't like it when I watch other, readers really, come down hard on the person that you love, that this is somebody you care about. This is why you clicked on this reading. So I do feel like, they are a little bit back and forth. So I feel like this person, 1 minute everything might seem like things are okay, and the next minute everything's falling apart and you're like, what's going on here? Like, so definitely I feel like this person is definitely emotional, so let's just put it like that. And again, I feel like they are, they've already invested a lot of time and energy, I feel, in this relationship with you, Gemini. They don't want to give you up or lose you. So I feel like this person definitely might be aware of, causing unnecessary drama sometimes, and then they're really trying to let you know that, yes, I do want to spend time with you. I do want to be with you. I'm sorry. So that's really the energy that I'm getting off of your person's cards here. But let's clarify their feelings here. Tell me about this Queen of Cups energy for the person that Gemini is dealing with in love, please. Yeah, look at that. We have the devil coming out. So again, I was kind of picking up on that. And again, I'm not trying to, make a light of it or make a joke of it. But again, I feel like, this person is very emotional. I feel like this person is extremely attracted to you here, Gemini, with that devil energy. So this person could also, have, a few issues here, like I kind of mentioned, um, with that devil energy. So again, very emotional. And I feel like, sometimes it could definitely, this be overwhelming for you to deal with this and like what to make of this. So let's see what we get on this Five of Pentacles. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so we have Justice coming out. So yeah, I feel like, then this person, they try to, kind of bring the balance back here. So I feel like, again, I feel like your person is aware of the fact that, sometimes, you know, that they have a tendency to do this. And, I feel like this person is trying to work on it here because this person in the Justice card, they're seeing their reflection and, they definitely may not like what they see. So I feel like this person is aware of, kind of like their ups and downs. So definitely you might be dealing with somebody who, kind of possibly suffers from depression or like anything along those lines. Doesn't have to be, but again, a lot of up, a lot of down is really what I'm getting. And I feel like, this person, then they feel really bad. I feel like this person like they know this about themselves. And I feel like they, don't like what they see, when they act like that. And then again, I feel like this person is coming back to you here, Gemini. I won't be surprised if we don't see like the Page of Pentacles, which is kind of like apology energy. But let's see what we get here on this Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here in their feelings? Yeah, so we have the King of Pentacles coming out. And the Knight of Pentacles kind of fell on my lap here. So, yeah, so I feel like this person, they definitely want, things to be stable between you and them, and bring kind of like the calmness back here. They're trying to kind of steady themselves, I feel. And again, we were kind of, I don't want to rehash what I already talked about here, but again, I feel like then they try and, they show up and they are very steady. So I feel like, on one hand, this person, I feel like in a past, perhaps this person, definitely has shown you that they can be stable, they can show up, they can. But again, I feel like sometimes this person definitely gets off track or like takes a detour or is over emotional about a situation, and then things kind of get out of hand here. And then, there's this coming back to being stable, right? Like finding stability. And I feel like this person, Gemini, they look to you for that stability. So, so again, you might be feeling a little bit of pressure that way. But let's see what we get on the Three of Pentacles here. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, Strength card. Can't even make this up. So yeah, you bring a lot of balance and a lot of ground. You really ground this person when the two of you are together. So I feel like that's one of the main things that this person really loves about you, Gemini, that, when you're in their energy, that, they feel stable. Um, and, you bring them a lot of strength. Like, I feel like, yeah, they really appreciate it when you're around, or like your energy, like you give them strength. So maybe you've been very encouraging to this person, to kind of like be a little bit more balanced in some way, shape, or form here. And this person does appreciate that. So, you know, so kudos to you here, Gemini, for, you know, showing up for your person, because I feel like you have been. So let's see how Gemini feels about this person. How does Gemini feel about this person? So we have the Queen of Wands coming out. So definitely a lot of attraction, I feel, between you and this person. Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. That's too many cards. Hang on, guys. Can I get a couple more cards here for Gemini's feelings? Six of Cups. So definitely you may have been with this person for a long time, or this might be somebody that you've known for a long time. Or this person also makes you feel, at home. I feel like, this is a very special bond I feel that you have, Gemini, with this person, because I feel like, you have a lot of attraction to this person. I feel like, that fiery energy, like really not giving, an AF about certain things about this person, and we have 10 of Pentacles. So definitely I feel like for a lot of you, you do see long term with this person, this situation. So if you're not already in a long term relationship, for some of you, you definitely might already be, living with this person, or, you've been dating this person for quite a while here. But again, I feel like, you may tell this person all the time, that you really care about them, that you see long term with them, that you want to be with them. But again, I feel like this is kind of going back round and round. So really what I was picking up on here with your person, I feel like your person has a lot of insecurity, or they're feeling very insecure. And it's kind of like, I feel like you keep telling them, Gemini, no, I see you long term. I want, us to work things through. I'm still really attracted to you. We have this very special bond, but there's this Eight of Swords, like kind of, repeating cycles, and or, like if this person emotionally is all over the map and you're constantly needing to reassure this person how you feel, like it's a little bit exhausting, right? So again, a little bit, around and round, having the same conversation. And I don't know. Let's see what we get on your cards here when we clarify. Tell me about this Queen of Wands. Tell me about the Queen of Wands here. Yeah, and Gemini's feelings. Yeah, Knight of Wands. All right, Ace of, and then we have the High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like, innately you kind of know when this person is like up and down. So I feel like you kind of feel it with their energy. You don't feel like you necessarily need to say anything. So I feel like, this person really cares about you here, Gemini. You know that they're like highly attracted to you. I feel like you are as well, even though you may not have verbalized it, because the High Priestess here, is somebody who's quiet. So I don't know, maybe you haven't told this person how you really feel, and maybe that's what is the issue is here. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like for a lot of you, putting in the time and the effort here, that seven of Pentacles, like, is it really worth it here to keep investing in this situation? Or like, really should we go our separate ways here with that Eight of Cups? And I don't know why, but let's see what we get on the, tell me about the Eight of Swords here. Yeah, there's the King of Wands. So the struggle that you're having here, I feel, when we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, is I feel like you're not necessarily wanting to see, Gemini, that this person is in fact your match. So I don't know why. Or maybe you're just conflicted. Let's ask. Tell me more about this Eight of Swords and the King of Wands here in Gemini's energy. The Magician. Yeah, I feel like the energy of, as well, of you kind of going around and around in your head here, Gemini, about, is this person, manipulating me with their emotions, is really what I'm getting here. Can I trust it? Let's see what we get on the Six of Cups here. Tell me about the Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Seven of Wands. Can I get one more? Yeah, I feel like this is really the energy here. All right, so there's a Page of Cups coming out, King of Swords. So I feel like, I feel like, do you want to take this leap of faith, like long term with this person? I feel like you're kind of questioning whether or not you want to do that, whether or not that's a good decision for you. So, for some of you, you aren't married to this person. I feel like Gemini, you're in the really in the energy of like, I have this very strong connection with this person. Is this the right decision here? Um, you know, should I go down this path? So again, I feel like there's a little bit of like overthinking a little bit. This person that you're dealing with here, I want to have fun. I do have a lot of fun with them. Our connection is really special. But like, is it worth my peace almost in some way, shape, or form here? And I don't know why the King of Swords is here. I'm gonna ask about the King of Swords. Why the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? All right, we have the Two of Cups. All right. So King of Swords, he can see clearly. So again, I feel like you're up in your head here, Gemini, about this connection. I feel like, you don't want to, I feel like there's a part of you here, Gemini, that you don't want to see it because I feel like, if you do go down this road, I feel like for a lot of you, definitely there's going to be, maybe some very significant changes. Sorry, I'm just splitting the deck to see what I see here. I feel like, it's clear. I feel like it's clear to you here the path that you need to go on. I just feel like you might be up in your head about it in some way, shape, or form here. Because the King of Swords clarifying the two, like we're getting the Two of Cups clarifying the King of Swords. So that means to me, Gemini, that you are seeing clearly here that, this is your person here, this Two of Cups, and then we have, the King of Wands and Queen of Wands both came out on your side. So I feel like, maybe you don't necessarily completely understand this connection. I feel like for some of you, maybe you have tried to avoid it, avoid seeing this connection or really understanding it. So that's really the energy that I'm getting here. Yeah, and I feel like your person, they definitely want long term here. They want things to work out. They want you and them to come together here, Gemini. But again, I feel like this person is pretty emotional, a little bit up, a little bit down. And they have a very strong attraction to you as well here with this Devil card. So I feel like, both of you are actually like very mirroring each other here as far as like, the level of attraction, the feelings, I feel like you both actually want the same thing. I just feel like, you know, I feel like you've maybe been avoiding, taking this leap of faith. And I did see the Fool on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I just split the deck and I got the Four of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Sun. So again, I feel like you're kind of in the energy here, Gemini, of, do I give in to this situation? But I feel like for a lot of you, that's really where you're being called to go and to see what happens. I feel like you can't. It's kind of like you being in a tide pool here, Gemini. You're possibly trying to swim away. Perhaps you've tried to swim away in the past and you just can't. Like just the current keeps pulling you back to this person. And I feel like for a lot of you, you may not understand why. So, if this is your divine counterpart, they say, whatever is meant for you isn't going to pass you by. So I feel like, this definitely has, divine intervention, I feel. So I feel like, even maybe if you've tried to end things with this person or walked away in the past, you just can't. I feel like you just can't. I feel like this situation keeps coming back around. So, I don't know. I mean, on one hand, I always feel kind of like, if the universe keeps putting this person on my path, like, is that am I supposed to go down this path? Or like, am I supposed to, what am I supposed to learn in this situation? So perhaps ask yourself those questions here, Gemini. Everybody's story is going to be a little bit different. What's resonating in this reading and what isn't. So, but those are questions to ask yourself to kind of figure out, what direction you want to go in here. So that would be my advice if I was going to give any. Obviously, I am. Anyhow, all right. Let's look at their actions. What actions is this person going to take towards Gemini? Any actions towards Gemini? No. So we have the Five of Swords coming out. Okay, that's too many cards, Spirit. Sorry. There's like 4 or 5 cards that flipped over. Tell me more about this Five of Swords. What actions is this person going to take? All right, I don't feel like this person's going to actually take much action here towards you here, Gemini. I feel like right now this person is kind of waiting on you, with that Five of Swords. So I'm not sure here. If I feel like for a lot of you, you may not be maybe in contact with that Five of Pentacles. This person is waiting, to hear from you here, Gemini. But they are making the decision here. They're making a decision, I feel, to like embrace their Empress. So that's kind of them kind of standing in their power here. So I feel like they're not going to take any action this week. Let's see what you're going to do. What is Gemini going to do here? What actions is Gemini going to take? All right, we have the Three of Cups coming out. The Moon. The Hangman. I get one more. Temperance. All right, I feel like you're stalling here, Gemini, on making a decision. So we have the Star on the bottom. So Three of Cups. So I feel like you are, definitely trying to determine maybe when the right time is here. You're trying to be patient, I feel. So I'm not sure why you're waiting here, Gemini. I'm not sure why you're waiting. But the Moon can really talk about, fears. Trying to be patient here. So I feel like you're trying to be patient, but I'm not really sure why. But you do want to see this person. Three of Cups, I feel like for a lot of you, possibly, the fear of being, stuck in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. If you start going down this road, I feel like, maybe you feel like you're obligated to see things through. Or it's going to be difficult to turn back once you make this choice. And again, like I mentioned, if you're going to need to make some big changes in your circumstances for you to be with this person, I feel like that's, really the energy of, and you did get the Seven of Cups here. So this is you, really thinking about your options here. Is this the right direction I want to go in? And I feel like it is, but I feel like it's scaring the crap out of you here, Gemini, if I'm being honest. So the Moon, and the Hangman, I feel like on one hand, you want to see this person like today. And then on the other hand, here, you're like, oh, dang, like if I go down this road, am I going to regret it? Maybe I just need to be a little patient for a little bit longer. So I don't know what it is that kind of gives me the energy of you wanting to find out more maybe about your person or how your person feels, or you wanting to learn more about this person before you make these big changes, or, take that real, leap of faith and jump into this relationship with both feet. You're going to need to figure that, only you know the answer to that question here. For some of you, you may still need to be doing some healing. That might be why we have the Star on the bottom. So it's kind of like This might be a question of, am I ready for this? Am I really ready for this? So I feel like, you're, very much on this teeter-totter, going in two different directions and trying to figure out when's the right time, when's the right time. I keep getting that. When's the right time? So we have the Star and the Fool. Look at that. Yeah, there's that leap of faith in that Tower. So that means it's going to be a big change, right? If that's the choice you make here with the Lover's card, I feel like you know it. And I feel like that's why you're on the fence here, Gemini, about, ooh, I do this, man. There's no going back, right? So, for some of you, this may, maybe you have to move, or maybe you have to change jobs, or maybe you need to file for divorce. I mean, who knows, right? Like, in order to be with this person, it's a big change. So, because we have the Tower, the third card in, and that's the underlying energy. Like, if I go for this wish to be with this person and take this leap of faith here, it's, there's no going back, right? Like, it's a big change. Like a life altering change, right? If I make this choice to go towards this person. And looky Lou here, there's the Emperor. We have the Empress out. And we have the King and Queen of Wands. So I think the writing is on the wall here, Gemini. And like I mentioned already, I feel like you've been trying to possibly swim away from this person. And I just feel like you can't. So I don't know. I feel like this is really destiny at its finest here. I feel like you are, I feel like the angels here, the Temperance card, is encouraging you to take the risk here. So, but you have free will. So do what you would like to do here in this situation. Let's see if we can get some messages from your person, and then I'm going to close out your reading. Yeah, sorry guys, it's been a really long reading. I'm like sweating to death right now. So I'm feeling hot. So I'm feeling like I'm feeling the fire from you and your person here. So definitely off the charts as far as like attraction I feel between you and them. Oops. And there goes my cards. So as soon as I said that, there they go. All right. So this is what fell on the floor. I'm feeling like Spirit wants me to take them, so I'm going to. So we have the timing. It just wasn't right for us. So possibly when you met this person, like I mentioned, definitely could have been third party when this started. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I know I was a distraction from your pain, and I was picking up on that. I want you, and my life is not together as it seems. And bottom of the deck, which I love, I'm starting to understand our connection. So yeah, whether that's you or them here, Gemini, and again, feel free to swap energies if you feel like you're like on the opposite side of this reading. So all right, guys, that's what I've got for you, Gemini. I hope this reading helped. If it did resonate, if you could hit the like button, I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see you guys in your next reading. Take care.